Hello everybody, welcome back on into another stream of Path of Exile 2. I hope you're doing well. So, the last stream we went through a good chunk of Act 2 and let's pull up the quest menu. We cleared out the Bone Pits and the Mastodon Badlands. We got the Mastodon Tusk. So more or less what is left is the Valley of the Titans and to ascend in the Trial of the Sekimas. So I was thinking of potentially waiting to do the Trial of the Sekimas because it's kind of annoying for melee for what I've heard. And so I might just go with the Valley of the Titans first, which is a really, really cool area and I'm excited to show it off. I kind of wanted to delay it just to have like a couple more people in the stream once we're like actually all ready and going. But let me think. Yeah, it might just be better to do that regardless. So, hold on here. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. So, let's go ahead and go on in. Oh, I have some inventory management I need to do apparently. So weird. Skills. I might even add on the Siphoning Strike and Ghost Dance. So I can't buff that one right up for now, but I do have other gems for it. Innervate. Yeah, now that I think about it, well, it doesn't really matter. Build Infusion, Martial Tempo. I quite like that, actually. Siphoning Strike. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't actually read that a second ago. I just read lightning and that was good enough in my mind. Combo finisher? No, that wouldn't be too... I feel like that would not be very good with that. Show all. Non-ailment damage over time? Well, that doesn't really help with lightning. They're shocked they shouldn't be at full life. Oh, maybe I should put Frost Nexus on something. Maybe not. You know, maybe Withering... Oh, but that deals less damage in general. I don't know how much Withered stacks in this game. I want to check it. 5% increased chaos damage taken and can be inflicted up to 10 times. Okay. So that's a little bit different from Path of Exile 1, but you know, that's not too unexpected really. Let me see something real quick. I think I may as well go with that energy barrier thing. Lockdown? Oh, that's when you already have pin. Oh, I could put Ruthless on something combo-y. Maybe the bell thing if I don't have anything good. Lacerate's okay. Oh yeah, I should definitely put Ruthless in that instead of Lacerate. Okay. That'll probably be like my next option. So we'll go to the Valley of the Titans or whatever it's called. I need to go to the actual map. The physical one. It is a little bit weird how Dithery this place is on PS5. Makes it look all like glittery as well. I actually remember the name. I didn't talk to Tiki Asala about it. But I can do that now. Or not. Oh. Hey, Ascendancy, nice to see you. How's it going? Got my water.
This is no place for mortals.
Let me turn up the sound a little bit. Looks quite low. Oh, that's a little bit too loud, maybe. Sorry, you're late. Storm knocked out power for a bit. Oh, you don't have to apologize for that. You're getting deluged. My condolences. At least you have power. It really sucks losing power for a variety of reasons. What am I doing? How do I play the game anymore? I want to do this. All right, now I remember. There's fire. Oh, this is the dude. Okay. Wait, are these both there? Scared. There's a bug tornado. What the hell? That's from the beach. When will the game stop being in early access? You're thinking of buying it next month? Do I have any idea? So they want to release the full game, they said, by the end of next year, so they don't really know. And the good and also bad thing about GGG grinding your games is that they're a very iterative company, so they might just keep iterating on feedback, and that could potentially delay things. They might get cool ideas based off of community feedback that might change some things. So I really have no idea. For what it's worth, like right now, they only have half of the campaign in the game. They wanted to do 6 more acts. They only have like half the classes. In my mind, I can't really imagine it being a full release next year because of how much is missing. But I'm also aware that we probably haven't seen the things that are unfinished, and that there's probably already a ton of work that's already been done. But Jonathan said they'd stopped working on the campaign like a couple months back, so that way they could focus entirely on the end game for the purpose of the early access, because that wasn't what they were going for originally. And I obviously don't know how much of the other acts are complete, but I can't imagine only a couple months would have been enough to finish out the rest of the campaign. But I mean, I honestly don't know, so take that with a big old grain of salt. I'm scared. Oh, that explains so much. Oh my goodness, I almost got ripped. Dude, these things are kicking my ass. Ah, they're dead.
Lightning! The mighty ball!
What a bad mix of rares to start off a map. I'm actually like having to focus in the game, which is actually kind of a good thing. Because I was kind of dumpstering the end of last night's stream. This is kind of nice, having to struggle a little bit. Alright. What a horrid thing, a company that listens to the customers. So yeah, speaking of the company listening to the customers, they, like, right before I went live, released another set of patch notes. And if you think about it, it's not even been, like, a full week that this game's been out. No, it literally hasn't been, because it was last Friday, and today's only Wednesday. So they've already patched the game 4 times based off of player feedback. And these are not just like tiny changes. A lot of these are pretty substantial. So if Rex is right, I don't know if the console patches get delayed at all. That's something I guess I should look into. He was saying the dodge roll changes should be in effect, so it might be easier. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I'm able to get out of being body blocked a lot more easily now. So, oh, that was weird. You may have seen me getting like body blocked on previous streams and getting absolutely swarmed by a ton of monsters. So they just implemented a change to reduce the players', oh, this is cool, their size when they roll to be 0 units large. So whenever there's a tiniest of gaps in between enemies, you'll be able to fit in between them now. And you're also able to kind of push the smaller dudes out of the way, which is why I was able to like go through all that. Like that right there might have been a kind of a rip beforehand. Do we have a leech somewhere? Yeah. Why is it pausing so much? Is it me? Because it says game paused. I wonder if there's something going on with my controller. What's this say? It doesn't say anything. A tremor! I must be lagging. Hey Jesse, how's it going? Nice to see you again. All right. Oh my goodness. I have a ranged option. I don't use it enough. Wow, this thing really does damage. For like what it is. Yeah, this is quite a big difference from Path of Exile 1, like actually having to use different abilities situationally, as opposed to a one-button build for quite a lot of builds. I think that was rare. Dang it, I hate this kind of rare. I'm gonna die! I don't know why my heal didn't go off, maybe it did. Hey Elden Enthusiast, nice to see you again. How's it going? Any luck on your script? It's been a minute. Dang, so now I have to fight everything again? What's the price for not getting good? The boulder ant. Another rare. Get out of the tornado, bro. Oh, I froze him somehow? I need to get rid of this leech wherever it is. A little not having a good time lately, that's all. Yeah, were you having health issues? Am I remembering that or no? Are things going okay for you?
The mighty fall.
Aha, okay. Whenever I see that, I just need to... It does snap to the bell almost a little bit too much sometimes. You're still having issues? You think it'll get sorted out by next year, though, hopefully? Yeah, I definitely hope that as well. Oh, it put me by the waypoint. Oh, that's quite nice. I forgot that I had gotten it. So I don't need to do the full map clear. Ooh, baby. Okay. So now we can start going for those stat points. Oh wait, no, we were almost right by the lightning thing. I forgot how many levels I got yesterday. 3% increased attack and cast speed with lightning skills. Oh yeah, so they also said that in the next patch for consoles, they're fixing it so I can actually search things on the bar here. It's kind of silly that it isn't that way. Increased chance to shock. Increased lightning damage is gold. That's cool. Lightning skills can change? How does that work for attacks, though? Should only be projectiles, but I don't know if the ability that I'm using is a projectile technically. I guess I'll have to look at the gem. Let's just do this one first. Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm a Goomba. Stormwave is not a projectile. Okay. Hey, Platinum Chip, how's it going? That skill tree looks intense, to say the least. The funny thing is I'm actually a little bit disappointed in the skill tree. It kind of looks bad when you first see it, but the way that it typically works is you start at one of these 6 nodes in the middle, depending on your class. And because of your placement, it makes it a lot harder for my character who starts up here on the top right of the map to move to anything like this half. So essentially, it's kind of better to look at it as only having like this third of the map to look at, essentially, from where you begin. So it's daunting. It's fun. Right now, I'm just like still learning everything, so I'm pretty sure my build isn't going to be too great by the time I get to endgame. But that's part of the fun, going in blind and not having a meta, because nobody really knows what they're doing. All right, Eldon, you have a good night, and thanks for dropping by. Nice to see you again. Ascendancy says it's very like Final Fantasy X. Agreed. I think it's the easiest comparison to make, like the sphere grid to this. Is that orb mine?
Freezing strike!
Oh, I thought that should have finished it. Okay. What a jerk. Don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm getting those static strikes in though. Starting to get used to my key bindings finally. Oh man. Hey guys, tornadoes hurt. Oh, I still have this? Okay. Hey, Without Horns, how's it going? Can't wait for the super end game where you can fill every single node. It doesn't actually get to that point. So I don't know the max amount of nodes you can get in Path of Exile 2, but in Path of Exile 1, I believe the max with all of the quest nodes and levels that you get would get you to 126 allocations, which was not nearly enough to fill out this entire sphere grid, essentially. But yeah, Ascendancy is correct that that was more of a thing for, I almost called it Path of Exile, for Final Fantasy X. So every time we have these Gashadokuro... Oh, I was going to say we've had a Lich nearby, but apparently not. It's just been coincidence, I guess. Oh no, there's a rare one. Why did these dudes just wake up? Oh, I thought those were monsters. I was like, I'm pissing off everything. Alright, here we go.
Loose creature.
This is one of the most annoying mods to me for a rare. And this dude, this is terrible. I wonder if I belled him to death. Well, not like death, but there we go. So yeah, the fact that you can't get every node leads into a bit of tension in trying to get a build that has enough defenses to be like the highest level content, as well as like the requisite offensive power to not get into extremely sloggy fights. Oh my goodness, this might not be the plan. And there's a rare. You know, I got pretty lucky with some of these procs. To the point where I can joke and say it was all skill, baby. Whoops. Hey Cathode, welcome on in. This is the monk. I could see why you'd think it would be like a huntress, maybe, because of like the almost dress thing that I'm wearing. I need to get rid of the leech. Ooh. Alright, time to go back to town real quick. Let me see what this is. I don't think I can pick this up. This is too big. Yeah, this is a two-hander.
I don't.
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
For that.
So thanks to my other character, I'm less worried about getting gold right now.
Thank you.
And so I can more or less just disenchant what isn't great. This isn't phenomenal. Oh, actually the 91% increased physical damage is really good. It's almost tempting to try that as a second weapon for this character. But I also want to see what the actual bow is like, because my other character actually uses projectiles, or crossbows rather. That's actually a pretty dang good crossbow there. Alright, anyway.
Speak up.
Just put this one in stash, just in case. Alright. So I've got a reforging bench now, but I can't really make too much use of it with my current resources. So that'll have to stay. I should have... I leveled up. I should have checked the shop for like a cool quiver or anything like that. I may as well do that now. Thought I had enough combo points for the bell. There we go.
My wares are renowned.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
May it serve you well.
Might be able to sell that or trade for it, because it doesn't have any other mods. What is my current one? Okay, so I don't need to worry about this. Well, maybe I'll trade it.
They shall fear you.
I'm too weak to wear this. I still don't have enough strength. I've been pumping up strength. Anyway, since I can't wear it and I would need to level up anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Ooh, another cool bow.
It suits
I don't
you.
know what the max amount of projectile levels that bows normally get at this level, because like two-handed weapons can get up to like +3 or even really rarely +4, but because bows use quivers, I wouldn't be surprised if it's only like +2's the max. Oh yeah, I need to like keep eye out for quivers, huh? So this is it essentially, which is not very great. I could try to Gamba. Maybe I should.
Warm nights.
Haven't really done that too much on stream.
Yes.
Probably gonna get absolute garbage, but you know. So that's Gamba. We'll try once more and then call it there. Two life per enemy hit with attacks versus, what was that other one? It's like not the best, but well, I'll just stick with this and then try bow stuff later. Let's Gamba. Ah, dang it. I mean, I pretty much expected that, but since I had literally nothing anyway, I wasn't going to be too sad if I lost my wager. Oops.
Hello.
I didn't identify this.
Care for a story?
Okay.
Young one.
So maybe I'll be able to show off some of that weapon switching for you guys tonight. Oh, there's another one somewhere. There. Oh, there's another one? Another? Get out of that. That was so dumb. I don't know why it sent me to the not leech dude. I just got by that tornado because of it. Attack the leech. Okay, we got a skill gem. What?
Falling thunder.
Let's check out
Use
the bow
escape.
things.
Gas arrow leaves a toxic cloud. Hold down the button for detonating arrow to charge
just
up a
do that?
power barrage. Gas arrow leaves a barrage.
Okay, oh.
Empowers your next attack.
How do I
Poison
silence
burst
it
arrow
anymore?
explode.
Oh, triangle. They switched the keybinds for that. So this is what they put the search on. So maybe it's not even on the passive node menu. I can bind things. Electrocuting arrow. Stormcaller. I think lightning rod might be good. Maybe not. Wait. Escape shot builds freeze? Okay. Now the question is, what do I take off for that? Maybe a siphoning strike, because I haven't used that too much. Yeah. This will probably be something I switch back later eventually, I don't know. Leaving a toxic dog sounds like your dog. Did I say toxic dog sounds like your dog? Leaving a toxic cloud sounds like your dog? I can relate to that. Unfortunately. Poor Alexander.
Die!
Where is he? He's all the way down there.
Back to us.
Okay. So I just switched to the bow mid-combat right there. It's pretty seamless. It's quite nice. Oh, this dude is a rare. Oh my goodness, he almost got me. There's a lot of damage. I did say toxic dog. Whoopsies. Oh man. Periodic invulnerability aura and a dude that goes under the ground. It's an aura, so it affects all the things around him. That's wild. This is terrible.
Frozen lash. The mighty fall.
Now let's check out another skill gem. Ooh, this one's so good.
Falling thunder. Stormwave is a lightning. Use escape. Gas arrow.
Not sure if there's anything particular that I actually want right now. Next crates. Okay, that's whatever. This will be good when I get that one fiscal, which will allow me to apply marks automatically. But that won't be for a while. How does barrage work? So this consumes frenzy charges. 1395% of a repeated skill's attack time is added to the skill's cooldown? What? Is that right? 1395%? Looks like it shoots like 5 arrows at once. Just wonder if this stuff... Oh, okay. I was like, it's not focusing on the thing. Yeah, maybe freezing salvo, because I want to see how that works with the bell strike thing. Oh, and I just realized since I have the escape shot, I might not need frozen locust, so we can take this off. Concentrated effect for the salvo might be good. It's weird that it only let me put that on there after I put a support to it. Okay, hopefully this is good. What the hell? They shot way more arrows than I do. Oh, it's because it needs to charge up. I'm a Goomba. Anyway. There's our boy. That's kind of cool. Not that great yet. I don't know if I didn't have enough charges. So it's like 7 is the max? I can't tell. Uh-oh. I escape shot it into the wall. I suck. I might not actually go with the bow after all, which is fine. I thought that was a possibility of doing it to begin with, but I'm just trying to experiment a little bit. But I might need to give it a bit more time to get used to the skills that I have. Is this too rare? No. It just hits hard. Does that dude have the invulnerability aura? Oh man. I thought the tremor dude is bad. This is gonna be even worse. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Anyway, get that one out of the way.
Shock! The mighty fall!
Oh man, I don't know why it didn't target him. I do wish that there was a little bit of better snapping for things that are weak for the killing palm. Obviously, some of that comes from being on the controller, but that's just tragic. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Oh, there's another dude over there. Okay. They almost stunned me out of that. Yeah, it's not as cool as I was hoping it'd be. The ice shot.
Dreamer.
Oh, Regal Shard, that's not bad. I'm on fire. Alright. I wanted to get Ruthless. I remember that much. Red. Oh yeah, I have to be on the ability, don't I? That sucks. Where's the bell? I'm too weak. Did I really not allocate any strengths? I was focusing on intelligence. There is a reason for it, but that sucks. Don't know if there's any place I want to move eventually. To encourage me to gain more stats. Why is there so many good things for lightning over here? Oh, maybe I should have gone for the frost after all. I didn't notice these over here. We'll get more cool lightning stuff as we level up a bit more. Okay, we could go here and then pick up all this stuff like later on. Let's cast. That sounds like a problem for future me.
Thrust crush.
Something that still hit me? Oh. Checkpoints. Wow, I was so close to it all that time.
What wonders and horrors.
It's an ancient seal. Now I'm thinking of the aquatic mammal, an ancient seal. Ah! Ooh, a ruby? I got a jewel here. That's
I
wild.
carry few possessions.
I should have just gone back. Oh, so this is the jewel I can
I
actually
carry few
use.
possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna take off the escape shot. It's a little bit too slow for me. I do like the frozen lotus thing a bit more, I guess. And then I'll probably take off everything actually. Maybe go with the crossbow after all. I need to get rid of these. Why didn't I not talk to my guy?
How can
Hello? What?
Upgrade our jewel. Ah, dang it. Oh well. Wait, is this a mana one? Okay. Frozen locust instead of freezing salvo, because I think that's where I put all its jewels. How do I take this off? Wait, what? Maybe I just need to slot something else in it? Oh, I have to manage it that way. Okay. Disenchant our thing right here, and then start putting things away.
Young one. fun.
Salvage this. Stash it. But I think I'm good. No, I meant to put on a crossbow, didn't I? Do I have a better one somewhere? Being stash 2. Okay, no crossbows. Wait, I actually had a bow here? Oh, from way a long time ago. Can get rid of that. Oh, that's not a very good crossbow.
I hear you.
Anyway.
Goodbye.
Oh, we're about the crossbow stuff later. So part of the reason why I want the crossbow is because whenever I freeze things, you can switch out to the frag grenade or frag round on the crossbow, and that will allow you to shatter frozen things, which so far with my monk I don't have great access to. So just getting a little bit of synergy that way could be good. Hey Global, getting Raid Shadow Legends ads during my stream. Oh man, that sucks. Thanks on the sponsorship, or congrats rather. It wasn't me. It's all Google. I don't even get that direct sponsorship. The real raid money. There's that leech. Oh man, I hit the wall. Oh, I still have all 3. And hi, bro. And how you doing, Global? Oh no. Here we go. Let's play safely for once. Oh my goodness, that was a good one.
Mighty fall.
Ooh, baby. Let's check out this amulet. I might go with this, because the extra health and energy shield is quite nice. And Dex is essentially just evasion rating. Can't wield this no more. You just met your friend's baby for the first time who's gifted some cheeseburger soup from a third party? That's awesome. How is it? I'm kind of curious. You're told it's Midwest comfort food. I don't think I've ever had cheeseburger soup, but I unironically have some chicken enchilada soup leftovers in my fridge. It's quite nice. I'm looking forward to having that for lunch tomorrow. But for what it's worth, I've had cheeseburger Pringles. The cheeseburger Pringles are surprisingly accurate. Oh, I leveled up. Where did I even want to get strength? That's the jewel slot. The jewel slots. The only one in the game. That's hyperbole. I definitely don't want to go chaos inoculation on this character. At least not yet. I might just go towards like the movement. Hey guys, I figured it out. I have to press L3 to open up the search. Monday. Alright, so let's see what's highlighted. Oh, we've got this guy over here. Only while I have energy shield. Versus this. Oh, only if I've pinned. I know I have some movement speed down here, but not a lot. These are really like my only options on this side of the tree. Wait, what the hell? Increased movement speed, cast damage, reduced resistance, reduced light radius, 7% increased attributes. That's a really interesting node. What the hell is its name? Spaghettification? Global said that the cheeseburger soup was fantastic. It tasted like liquid hamburger. I can imagine how it would work. I would be curious at like the ratio of how it worked and whatnot, and if it had like noodles or anything in it. It sounds like it could be good. Yeah, now I'm curious, like what ingredients did it have that you noticed? Did it have like pickles or like onions or anything like that? I imagine there could be a lot of varieties. Where is that one? It was like, nope, not over here. Oh. So this is where I want to head to eventually. Let's go with strength. Just because I have such noodle arms. Okay. Now we can put Ruthless on our Temple Bell for super increased stuns. I wish I need to make a note of this. That the skills that I'm hovering over the support gems get their names popped up, because I don't know what I'm putting on versus taking off, which is really, really awkward. Hovering over support gems should show their name. Okay. There we go. I'm in combat. Thunder! I should have done that. It was a bit frighteningly yellow. That's kind of actually what I imagined. The only discernible solid ingredients were tomato and ground beef. Had the taste of all the condiments, including pickle. Interesting. This is more of a soup then, huh? It's only tomato and beef. That's kind of wild. Where's that going? I guess I'm going this way, huh? So I had forgotten that the actually super cool area is not this area, but there's another one kind of immediately beyond it. Spoilers.
Chill.
You'll ask for the recipe and post it in Discord? You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm kind of morbidly curious now. He said obey. I said no, you. Oh. I am really looking forward to the time where we can checkport or teleport between checkpoints. Although with that being said, I almost feel like they need more checkpoints. Or if not like legitimate checkpoints, because they refill your flasks and whatnot, then just like fake waypoints. Man, and these ones were so close together. Enter the Titan Grotto at the clasped entry. So that should be over here in that middle section. I was like, what is this? Having forgotten what it was.
Frozen Lash!
According to Reddit, you can upgrade your early access PoE 2. What do you mean by upgrade? Like, there, as far as I know, there's just like the supporter packs. And you could always upgrade your supporter packs for Path of Exile, provided they're still in the store. Alright, now this will be the super cool area that I was excited to show off. The Titan Grotto. Really, this area is actually kind of annoying because of me missing things and needing to go back to like find things and its general
Third
layout.
Pact speaks of this. I'm not supposed to be here.
But I mean, just like the actual environment of so many places in Path of Exile is super, super cool. Oh yeah, these lightning jerks. I think they're all weak to ice. I think everything is weak to ice in this game. Oh no, these dudes are... Oh yeah, they are. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Regal Shards now. Why can't I pick it up? I must have something crappy on my skill bar. Oh no. Oh, I don't know why that was that way. The volatile dudes are blowing up. So let's go down. They blow up and they freeze. Oh, I should have healed. I thought I would have lived. That's sad. Hey Stella, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. Oh, sorry you caught me in such a moment. Actually, I've died a lot this stream already. I was trying out some different things, and I'm not trying them out so much anymore. scared of those things now. I didn't even know they did that, to be honest. Oops. Nothing's flooded yet, so you're pretty good so far. So yeah, so Ascendancy had said that they'd lost power earlier, so it looks like you're in the deluge as well, apparently. Oh yeah, the spiders are super weak to ice. I got webbed. Like I said, I should go down, and then I immediately forget my own direction giving. I'm getting got. Why am I not? Oh, okay. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's the crossbow thing. Okay. Just remove that. You're on Flood Watch because of a bunch of rain right now and all the snow from over the weekend melting. Like the hotel you work at, or like your home, or just both, everything? I know it's pretty terrible to deal with flooding. I had some friends who's had like their houses get flooded and destroyed a lot of valuable items that they owned. The entire state. It's kind of wild that I haven't really heard too much about that at this point. Oh yeah, so this is like one of the things that I think is super cool about this level. We've got a Titan, and I don't think he's doing so hot. Definitely had to go out of my way to clear out that checkpoint. Maybe I should go to the right here anyway. This is why the backtracking can get a little bit obnoxious in the game. I wish I had faster boots, purely for moments like this. Like in my normal combat, I don't really mind having only 15% of an extra boost, but it does get a little bit tiresome when you're doing stuff like this. Oh, there's another spider? Not no more. All Baldi. thing's kind of tanky. Stella, you think it'll be fine? We're all just paranoid because we've had a lot of nasty flooding between July of last year and this year. Hopefully, yeah. And your state in general is probably a little bit better infrastructurally to deal with flooding than some other places, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Lightning bat! Lightning bat!
Frozen lash!
It's a winged horror. It isn't? Oh no, I did not know that. Whoopsies. It's me making an assumption for you guys. And then Sachasa, welcome on into the stream. Never played a game like this before. What's the point of it? Like, what do you do? Is it good for casual new people? It looks like a Diablo clone or something based on the UI. So Path of Exile 2 is definitely heavily inspired by Diablo. It's definitely different in the way that it's approaching action combat right now. I have to be a little bit more tactical with how I approach encounters, and I need to use a variety of different skills to deal with different situations, which is quite nice. And one of the things that I'm enjoying a lot more about Path of Exile 2 compared to Diablo, since you sound like you're slightly familiar with that, is that we have like more weapon-based combos. So me killing those spiders that have like those blue flames on them because they have low life gives me orbs of power, or power charges technically, which are the two floating blue things around me, which empowers my next ability specifically to give it more damage and extra range. So now I have only one, which it does a little bit of a weaker, versus none, which is kind of terrible in comparison. So with that being said, the point of it is pretty much that it's a game and just kind of, oh no, getting a bit of a rush or whatnot, some enjoyment out of like planning different types of builds and combos. And if that's not your thing, other people are more attracted to the loot. Now I'm still in the early game, so I'm not actually getting a ton of loot right now. But later on, like the action picks up a lot more. And right now, with this being kind of a new game that's in early access, a lot of people are really just interested in like the phase of discovery. The story is a little bit more involved than in Path of Exile 2. It hasn't been anything like super phenomenal yet that I've seen so far on either my main character, but it's very serviceable. It does build off some of the things about Path of Exile 1, but you definitely don't need to have played Path of Exile 1 to understand or enjoy what's going on in Path of Exile 2. So that's kind of Path of Exile 2 in a nutshell. So it kind of requires a certain amount of focus, and it's kind of relaxing in its own way if you enjoyed that kind of style of gameplay. So I know it's going to be compared to a game like Dark Souls to death, but there is kind of an element of truth to that. And it can be challenging at times, and so it's kind of nice that you don't have to fully turn your brain off to interact with the game. Is there story and cutscenes and stuff? Yes. There is not exactly character customization as far as appearances go, but one of the things that's most infamous about Path of Exile is its passive tree and the way that it incorporates skills. So you've seen me using a bunch of my skills throughout combat, so I'll tell you to like brace yourself as I tab over to the passive skill tree. So here's where I'm at, but here's where we start. So, oh, that seems, you know, pretty daunting. Nah, it gets worse. So this is essentially like the full passive skill tree, which looks very intimidating at first. And through this, you have like a ridiculous amount of character customization So right now I'm a monk and I'm like kind of focusing on elemental type attacks. So I'm going for like elemental based nodes and things to improve the quality of my lightning skills, and then eventually some of my like cold skills is what I'll be focusing on. So that's like the heaviest amount of character customization. Now, having shown you the skill tree, I'll state what I said earlier on stream before you joined. So even though we have like this full skill tree or passive tree, pretty much you only have to worry about 1/3 of it at a time, just because if you start up here as the monk on the top right, it's very costly to go down to the southwest portion of the skill tree. So it's better to just think of like the passive tree being like 1/3 of the size than it actually is. Yeah, it's the Final Fantasy X sphere grid on steroids then, pretty much. But unlike in Final Fantasy X, I will not be able to unlock every node that ever exists. So it really does take a lot of experimentation and or planning to figure out what you want to do with your character, which is quite fun. And then, okay, nice to see you again. How you doing? Later in the game, you get Kamari Ronso's abilities? Kinda, yeah. I feel like I've had that robe on for like 4 streams now. Yeah, it's because I do think that they need to increase the amount of loot drops. Because I'm not really crafting too much, because it's kind of risky to do that when I don't really have exalted orbs to make my rare items better. It's still in early access, and they're trying to be very ginger with how they're tuning that stuff. But I think they need to potentially figure out a way to stratify the drop tables, so that way you get more of these things at earlier levels, and it kind of plateaus at higher levels, because they're worried about what happens when you get to the end game and like have so much more access to the currency. So they're definitely looking into it, and with this game only being out for 5 days, they've already patched it 4 times and have increased the amount of currency that gets dropped. Oh no. Kamari Ronso's hornless. He's without horns. So this game is perfect for without horns, is what you're saying. That's good. I enjoyed that pun/observation. Yeah, a lot of the abilities that are in the game just kind of feel very satisfying, which is a really important part of like gameplay feel, like the actual feedback of using abilities. What a volatile jerk. You know, I misread the Vril apparition as Avril for a second. I'm like, Levine? Am I a skater boy? Looks slightly too complicated for you. You're a sucker for character creation and more streamlined abilities, etc., but you like the idea of just throwing spells and stuff around in the middle of mobs and a dungeon and stuff? Getting loot, getting stronger, picking how you want to play. So, if you are intimidated, but you're still kind of interested in the game, one thing you can do is look up build guides and just follow them to the T, so you don't have to worry about like overthinking the passive. That's how a lot of people play the game and find a lot of enjoyment. I tend to prefer... oh, dang it. Discovering things on my own, so I don't really mind trying to figure out what's going on with this passive tree. But if you are, you know, not that interested in the game, that's totally understandable. I don't necessarily want to like pressure you into it, but generally, like the moment-to-moment gameplay has been pretty stellar. Like I enjoy the actual combat a lot more than Path of Exile 1. But with that being said, this game's a lot slower than Path of Exile 1, deliberately so. And so that kind of allows there to be breathing room for both games to kind of exist and be similar yet also very different from each other. You don't like games that require you having to do homework? That is totally fair. I definitely understand that. You had the same issue with Monster Hunter. You got a PhD in it just to get the gist, never again. That's totally fair. And if that's the case, then I probably would say Path of Exile might be a little bit too involved for you, unfortunately. But with that being said, it is a lot more friendly to new players than Path of Exile 1. So I would say definitely do not play Path of Exile 2 if that's how you tend to feel. Whew, I almost got. I might have misspoke. Definitely do not play Path of Exile 1 if that's how you feel. But Path of Exile 2 might be more streamlined. It's really not that hard to figure things out. And if you do struggle towards the end, or maybe even the beginning, because it can be kind of rough at times, then maybe it won't be for you after all. Neo 2 is your favorite game ever, and that's got so much to learn in homework and builds and RNG. You know, I've still not played the Neo games, and the funny thing is, like, earlier this month, I was like, what games did I get for having PS Plus? And apparently I got both of the Neo games, and I just never touched them. So I need to, like, go and play them at some point.
Spiders!
Now I've got charges. Okay, nothing here. Yeah, I've heard Neo 1 isn't that great, like you're saying. Neo 2 is better across the board, and it's a prequel anyway. I did not know that actually. That's very tempting, but I'm kind of stubborn, and I feel like if I play Neo 2 and enjoy it, it would make me want to play Neo 1, and then I would have a worse experience as a result. So maybe that isn't the way to go. Without horns, you like Neo 1, but you haven't played 2. I've generally universally heard that 2 is much better than 1. Oh, those are super weak flasks. No, that isn't a terrible ring. What are my current rings looking like? Not that great, I think. Oh. That was actually pretty good for what it is. I should upgrade the one. How many regals do I have? 4? It's almost tempting to just buy a better ring from one of the shops eventually. Yeah, I just don't feel like I have enough currency to really justify a lot of the crafting grind. Those gloves are pretty good. I'm probably not going to use them for a while or switch them out. Lightning res. Where are all my runes? Are those really it? I guess it doesn't really matter what I put in the gloves. I'll take it. Well, no, I don't have so many regals to just waste them. I was going to take a chance in upgrading it. Ooh. Anyway, I'll just disenchant things. You can make your own character in Neo 2. Okay, you found a glitch on this land ship. You can roll out the gate to the east. That's cool. You call it the Hokai glitch. I I don't call it the Hokai glitch. It's the do not Hokai glitch. There's a castle up top, but it's not finished. It scrolls with you. There's a chest up there? Alright, I might need to check that out. Why don't you get my, like, account banned? That'd be wild. What are we doing? Salvage. I think we're getting more whetstones now. They must have patched it. What's their name? I can't read the second... Oh. This font is not the best. Well, it's not even the font. It's like the color. You said to the east gate. East gate. By the waypoint? Oh, are you saying like east is like this way, northeast? You meant west? That's funny, bro. I wonder if it's going to stop me on the wall if I don't move. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. Can I walk through it normally? Did I just screw up? No, okay. No wall collision, because why would there be? Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Is this cool? Oh, is this the place you're talking about? I can kind of see it on the minimap. Oh, this is trippy as crap. Oh, it's because this doesn't move. Oh. Kind of reminds me of, like, the Divine Towers. Thanks, now. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can go in the mountains, too. Now the question is, can I get back? Look at what you've done to me. No, we're good. Probably more to explore, but that's
This
good enough.
isn't the place or the time.
Let me go ahead and hydrate. Music is a bit Witcher 3 in that area. Yeah, a little bit. I can see that. Hokai or do not Hokai. There's no Tri-Kai. I see what you're saying there. In Neo-Chi can get cool animal spirits and use enemy attacks. That's pretty cool. I enjoy systems like that. In Path of Exile, they have a skill called like Bind Spectre, which will allow you to make like any monster in the game kind of become your minion effectively. And they didn't make that into the early access because it was a little bit bugged apparently. But I'm really excited for when that one gets released. And yeah, now that I think about it, I know that in Final Fantasy VII, like my favorite materia was enemy skill. So I do have like a soft spot in my heart for stuff like that. But then I remembered that I actually like hate Quina in Final Fantasy IX, and Kamari Ranso is kind of a little bit of a letdown in 10 compared to some of the other characters. It's not quite like Blue Magic, but the idea is there. Whoops. I almost want to say I fat-fingered that, but it's really just the super heightened sensitivity on the PS5 controller. So we're not going to go here yet. It's hard to describe. It's all good, don't worry. Alright, we're gonna go there now. I had to find the pot, apparently. Alright, so I got pretty lucky this time around. I fully explored everything and didn't have to backtrack super hard. But I did kind of know that the boss layout, or like the boss arena, was all the way at the top, the left side of the map, whatever you're going to call it, from the starting position. So I knew to check all the other parts south beforehand, which is pretty important. My robe sure likes to spin? No, that's me, bro. Because you got to spin to win. That's why this platform has circles. It's for me to spin on.
By the dreamer.
Oh, he's gonna get me! I don't know how to deal with this boss as a melee character. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Get poisoned, son. He almost one-shot me. I don't think I can. I think I need to hit his hand specifically. Oh, that move like one-shot me on my other character. It was quite infuriating. I'm gonna like run out of flasks. Yeah, that's not damaging me. This jerk's moving. Oh. You're frozen.
I need mana.
Why is he at 99%? You're not getting any better. Scared. Oh no, that sucks. I like don't know what happened. I kind of got like body blocked on those things of all things and then frozen. Ah! We were so close. Kamari gives you your favorite dress fear in 10-2. You could never hate him. What's your favorite Stella? I don't remember what you specifically get from him. My favorite dress fear was probably the Dark Knight. And then there's another really cool one. It might have been the Tonberry, something like that. Beastmaster. Oh, okay, that was your favorite? Sachasa said, this boss mechanically is giving 14 Nier Automata and Souls all at the same time, as far as the vibes are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Trainer, okay. It's been a long time since I played 10-2. It's kind of a weird Final Fantasy, I think, for pretty, what's the word, self-evident reasons. I do not do enough poison damage to make the armor break worthwhile. Should probably remove that stuff. Oh no! Whew. I didn't even notice he'd stabbed his dagger down there. I'm expecting him to move out of the way. Be a jerk. Oh, not this move. Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness, that was so silly of me. Why did I do that? I should have been fine. Just back up. I was gonna try to heal and place my belt early so I could have front-loaded that damage. It's my greed, the soul's greed getting me for real. Stella likes Chainer because it lets her live out her magical girl power fantasy. Isn't that pretty much the entire game though? You do the Sailor Moon transformations and everything. So Chasta said your favorite were Samurai, Gun Mage, Dark Knight, Lady Luck. All of those are really good, to be fair. I'm still really bummed that they nerfed the hell out of the Cat Bell or whatever it was called. Why is my bell down there? Let's get away from him this time. He's dropping blocks. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, they nerfed the bell so that way you don't deal max damage with each shot of that like gunslinger super quick attack, if you know what I'm talking about. Ah, it's the second time I've shot my bell off the screen. It's tragic.
Relentless assault!
Oh, he was shocked. That's my chance to get my power charge. Oh no.
No mana.
What is this? Oh. Hopefully my bell doesn't go away. It just went away. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what just happened. He's gonna be doing the combo move. Oh no, he's not. Oh, that move one-shot me, I think. What the heck just happened? It starts rolling? Oh my goodness. This should be it.
The servant of the dreamer has dared and succeeded.
A living gem. A gift.
Catnip. Thank you. Sugar happy. Yes, exactly. A little bit brain distracted there. Alright, yeah, so that's fun. Now we got the Flame Ruby, which is a quest item, so we can return this to Zarka and get some more of that lore. Stella has the OG PS2 version, so you do in fact get to do that. Yeah, the downside is there's actually kind of a lot of content that they added in the International 10.2 like remake. Like, you pretty much get to play Pokemon, which is actually kind of really cool. And thanks, Achasa, I appreciate that.
Do whatever it takes.
I'll shut up now.
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside. Impressive, young one. Now we have everything we need to recreate the Horn of the Vastiri. It'll take a bit of carving. I think the flame ruby goes here. Imbue the essence of water with the proper motions. Maybe I'll just tighten that there. Snap that off. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. All right. It's a bit like the original horn. If my fingers were more nimble, I could have done better. This won't blow a gale across the entire Vastiri, but it will serve our purpose. Here, take it. You retraced Orbala's journey, so you should be the one to sound the horn.
I will accept this honor.
Alright, so I think that's all of that I need to worry about. Let's see what we've got. Not worth anything. Ooh. I can't wear this, I'm too weak. Mana, life. Use attribute requirements, and I still can't wear it? Okay. Maybe I'll hold on to it for now. Anyway.
Young one.
I'll try to do that. So you think her voice actress was putting in the work? She, I mean, not just her, like a lot of the voice actors do really well or good jobs in this game, honestly. The voice acting's been pretty good. Ghost Dance. What do I not even have on? Just Ghost Dance. Okay, so we can wait, and then once we get the crossbow skill slotted up, we can use like double barrel. I'm at the reforging bench. Oops, there we go. I don't know, I just moved that. It's not gonna matter too much. Stella says, you think it's in the remaster, but you can't justify buying it to yourself when you have other games you want to play and have a perfectly fine version of it already. That is 1000% fair. The remasters of 10 and 10.2 just ain't worth it. Well, it is nice that both games are packaged together. I was really frustrated that there wasn't crossplay between the Vita version and the PS4. That was really frustrating to find out. Because I bought mine for the Vita because, you know, just being able to RPG on the go was quite nice. But was disappointed to learn years later that I couldn't play Final Fantasy X on my PS4 when I was doing that playthrough for footage and whatnot. So I didn't listen to the Valley of the Titans thing earlier. So let's go ahead and do that now. For the area that I was just at. Whoops. Oh, did she not have anything to say? Oh, maybe I need to talk to her because we have no info things popping up.
It is time to use the reforged Horn of the Vastiri to open the way through. Prepare yourself. War is nigh.
You only did the 10 remaster because the PC version had cheats that give you 99 of all the items, so you can skip hundreds of hours of grind and make broken characters. That would be quite nice. I beat the final arena boss, I think, but I didn't bother to platinum the game, which required you to literally max out all of the sphere grid for every single character, including filling in every empty node, which, as you said, does take like hundreds of hours of grind. Maybe not hundreds, but certainly probably 100 hours of just pure grind. Hey, Adline, nice to see you again. How's it going? Where your little raviolis now? Are you Chef Boyardee? Right, let's talk to the map.
Orders.
Oh no, I missed out on the permanent lore apparently. That's unfortunate. Aw, man. What is that thing down there, though? That's gonna bother me. Oh, that's the medallion thing. I was like, I didn't place that. I was curious. I didn't fully explore that area. I need to go back. Okay, guys, I need to backtrack.
That would draw unwanted attention.
Halani Gates. Wait, the Halani Gates? Why is this down here? I think that must be a mistake. What? Oh no, we just haven't gotten there yet? But that doesn't make sense. Probably because it affects the Halani Gate? I'm gonna go back to the Valley of the Titans. Because I didn't see the emblem thing where I need to slot in the 2 medallion pieces that I have clogging my points. Why is everyone streaming this playing as a monk? Is it the only class at the moment? Is it OP? It might be a little bit overpowered later on, but it's because it's so new from Path of Exile 1 that a lot of people want to try something completely different. So my main character that I'm playing off stream is actually a mercenary. I'm pressing wrong thing. Which is probably the other like overused class in terms of like showing things off. I didn't hit the dude. Well, they're rolling like the fat dudes in Bloodborne. Or pretty much any dude in Dark Souls, right? Alright. Dodging lightning 100 times, not as hard as it seems. I thought it was like 1,000. I'm pretty confident you had to dodge lightning 1,000 times, and I was like, I am never going to do that. I was so pissed off that that was the way that you get it. Just because it's so damn tedious to do. Oh, my button got stuck again. I hit the rock. Dwayne Johnson. No. It's 200? Okay. 1,000 is for skips in Final Fantasy IX. Okay. 200 is still kind of a ridiculous amount. This is it. I think, I hope. Maybe not. No. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Dang it. Turn off the sound, watch for the lightning, never fails. So there's actually a way to cheese it where you like run in a circle in like a little divot in the ground. And it like triggers the lightning consistently. Which is how I ended up doing it because I tend to blink when the screen flashes white like that. And I suck. So that little quest thing was like my own personal hell. So I just never did, I never pretty much used Lulu in the end game as a result of that until I had the internet and YouTube to actually show me how to do the damn thing, which I didn't really have the luxury of that back in 2001 apparently. So I mean, I had the internet, but you know, I had dial-up, so I didn't really have access to things like YouTube. That reminds me, I tried watching like the Final Fantasy VII anime movie type thing. That's like the prequel. that told like Zack's story, but because I had dial-up internet, it took me an extremely long time to even try to watch that. So I spent like an entire afternoon essentially watching one 9-minute clip of the anime on YouTube at a time and just waiting for it to buffer. So I'd like start it, wait an hour, and then watch like 3 minutes. It's terrible. Kids these days, they don't know the struggle of seeing things. The only ones Stella had trouble with so far is the Chocobo for Tidus and the Blitzball one for Waka. So yeah, I got really unlucky with my RNG for Waka, where like my Blitzball team was a beast, or beastly, I guess I should say, but I could never get the damn sigil thing to appear as a tournament reward. And it just takes so damn long for one match of Blitzball to go through. And then the fact that you have to go through a tournament to get the reward for it, I just kind of was like, I'm over this. Waka's not going to get finished. I don't want to do the platinum. Because I was at the point where my Blitzball team could like win automatically, just having all the players on auto mode.
Creature.
But the AI is just terrible. And then you like lose out on like certain bonuses or like leveling up things. Oh yeah, that's kind of what it was, I think. It was a lot more efficient to level up your players by actually controlling them and like doing things specific ways, and otherwise you start to fall off. So it just became really tedious doing the Blitzball thing, which I don't mind Blitzball so much as an idea. I did not like how it was implemented in 10 the first time I played it pretty much at all. Then I kind of became like okay with it on subsequent playthroughs, but I remembered initially liking doing the coaching thing of the Blitzball in Final Fantasy X-2 a lot more than the actual Blitzball in 10. That's the grotto thing. But I think I actually had the opposite experience the second time I played through 10 too, which I don't remember. Have I seen the Netflix Castlevania series? I tried watching like one episode of it, but I really couldn't get into it. I kind of hate the animation style like a lot, which makes me sound snobbish, but there's just something about it. I don't know if it's like the frame rate, which I'm not even like a frame rate whore, which is really weird. But I do know like a lot of people do like it, but unfortunately I'm not one of them. Ooh, leveled up, baby. Did I kill the Chimer? No. Okay. The movement things will continue to be highlighted at this point. It really sucks that there's not a lot of cold things. Let's just pull this out. Oh, I backspace out. So we have some cold things here, there, and there. That's not good. Oh, there's a lot of cold things over here, huh? Really need to go super out of the way to get there, though. Oh. Dang it. Looks like I might be going to that section of the tree. Yeah, there's actually a lot of lightning stuff pretty much everywhere. It's really not even that far out of the way. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could ignore all these lightning things if I wanted to go pure cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't need that. Oh, there's more cold stuff over here. Okay, so I'll go to the left eventually. Alright, so I'm gonna skip over the freezing or the lightning stuff for now and then head for the freezing stuff because I've been enjoying it more. And then if I need to, I can just use spec later on. Oh, that's a rare jerk.
I carry few possessions,
All right.
and I don't have room for that.
I would have been fine. It's just this damn thing's actually in the way, huh? So the second season for Castlevania is on the way. Without Horn said, you thought it kind of died after the last season was basically just filler? Oh no, it was filler? That's terrible. See, that was really annoying because I was actually holding like southeast on my analog stick, but it still targeted the bell. I'm gonna need to like leave that as feedback, I guess. Where's the leech? The game forces you to play blitzball, which is like a traumatic gym class / PE. I mean, it's not any worse than how Final Fantasy VII, the remake, forces you to go through the damn trading card game. Not entirely pleased with that. Which, to be fair, like at least in 8, the card game wasn't that bad. I kind of lost really a lot of interest in the 7 remake Rebirth card game once I realized you always go first, and that certain abilities are literally determined by RNG, so you can even like really try to play that game in real life if you wanted. I mean, you could probably approximate some things with the roll of a die, but it's just really awkward to try. Global Sequence became a Queen's Blood Shark? Yeah. There's a lot of pretty degenerate stuff you can do, like by blowing up your own cards and dealing with enemies. Is it really not in this area after all? I'm going to have to backtrack. Ugh. Global actually watched a video today that explained why Blitzball wasn't very popular with the 10 audience from a game design perspective. Whoops. What did it have to say? I'd be curious if you could give me like the TLDW. Oh, you said, okay. Mechanics of Blitzball was basically a less fun version of the in-game combat, plus extra steps, so it wasn't a satisfying minigame compared to when games throw a fishing minigame in the middle. To be honest, I tend to hate a lot of like fishing minigames, mostly because they're boring as hell. And like waiting for the bobber to drop in water is just It's not riveting gameplay, I'm gonna be honest. No! Alright. You're gonna play the hard way. There we go. These damn teleports get me killed sometimes. The woes of playing on console. I think the best fishing that I've experienced so far in any game would be Warframes, because it's essentially like spearfishing. So Chasa gave up the 7 remake when he got to the wall market in the first one. You're sick of finding a lot of things annoying or not how you would have done it. Yeah, I think the music for wall market was really off. I hate the music there, which was oddly enough like one of my favorite pieces. I don't know if I could say like my favorite pieces from the original 7, but just the vibes didn't match. For what it's worth, I do think the second installment, Rebirth, did a much better job of staying closer to the original in some ways. But in all fairness, it also had the added benefit of already having the expectations kind of ruined from the first installment. Maybe ruined isn't the right word, but managed. Like, you knew it wasn't going to be a one-to-one type of thing. I also think the general gameplay just turned out better in Rebirth. Too bad exploration kind of sucked. Like, it wasn't... Like, the exploration itself wasn't bad. It was the systems tied to it, which was just needlessly frustrating and pointless. You heard in a video by a creator that you don't remember their name, that Caelid and the mountaintops are once connected, and a clue to this lies at the position of America's churches. So I wouldn't say that it would be the clue with America's churches. I think the easiest correlation or connection to make between them would be how you can hold on, let me focus for a second. That's what I get for trying to be nice. The easiest connection to make, I think, between Caelid and the mountaintops would be the gigantic Titan corpses in both locations. So I tend to think, even before the DLC came out, that there might have been like a bit of a land bridge between Caelid and the Forgotten Lands and the mountaintops of the Giants. But post-DLC, it's kind of harder to make that argument. It's really kind of frustrating how little in the DLC connects to the base game on multiple levels, not just like lore-wise or quest-wise, it's even things like that. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that song unironically got stuck in my head after I heard that. When you chase the dog, it's peak. I'm getting so annoyed if I just misremembered and the damn mini-map didn't lie to me and I need to go to the gates of Halani. You did not remember the huge skeletons? Yes. Especially by the Colosseum. Damn it! This is what I get for not trusting the actual map. Ugh. Alright. Shadow the Urchies, essentially 2 unfinished DLCs smashed together. You'd put money on it? Well, I don't know. Like, we've heard that rumor from Lance. They did cut up the Colosseum to make it its own DLC. They were planning to do more with it, I guess. But it's just one of those things of, like, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but and will, like, never be satisfied with the answer. Without Horns thinks Fair Missoula looked like it could have been in the area where Landbridge could have been between those two. Well, then we also have to like try to fit in the Shadowlands, which is kind of a hard thing to do. No matter how you try to stretch things out. I think things probably got worse with the Shattering in terms of the actual layout of the continents and stuff. That's a pretty good mace. Too bad I don't use them. I might try to sell that though.
What?
What? How did I pick this up? That must have been a mistake.
Hello. I will tell your tale.
Thanks, lady. Tomorrow's the Game Awards. I wasn't even tracking that. Maybe I should look at what time they go off, and then maybe I'll stream it. Although, no, I think the Game Awards would be way earlier than I can actually
How can I advise you?
stream. Anyway, what
Whatever
was I
it
doing?
takes.
Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the land masses of
This
the
isn't the
things.
place or the time.
So it's going to go to the Holani Gates. I guess the Holani Gates look like that area. Gotta find the giant statue thing. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Thank you for that, Horns. The shattering seems to have caused changes to the land itself in some places. So, with that being said, no, this is definitely not it. Because it wants me to go to the damn tent thing, which I thought I already explored. Wait, why don't I just read the damn things? Let's go to the quest log. Show quests. Why do I not remember? Maybe I need to. Maybe it's in the Horn of Vistiri level. Anyway. Okay, yeah, that'll be a little bit too early for me. Thank you, Adlai. Appreciate that. Stella will just get the highlights after. Yeah, we all will. Someone did the math, and the words are literally 67% ads and trailers. So that's not entirely a bad thing. It is kind of hype to see like what new games are being announced, but it also sucks getting advertised things that you have no interest in, which is kind of why it's nice to watch the thing after it's gone live, so you can just skip past the stuff that you're not interested in. And hey, Madly, how's it going? What'd you miss? 2 days ago, I was saying something about not liking the map, and yesterday I was in some temple dungeon area. What's going on now? So, I got a big old horn. I need to blow it in a place to get rid of a sandstorm. Darude. Actually, I don't know if it's pronounced Darude or like Darde or anything like that, now that I think about it.
What is it? It is time to use the
Oh yeah, I
for
know.
glory.
That would draw unwanted attention.
Do I have to warp there? How does that even work? Did I have to go through the damn gates anyway because I don't have a point for it? I thought I just warped there directly before. Bro, I suck. So, mildly, to give you a bit of a more detailed rundown, I'm trying to chase this evil Jinn spirit wind god kind of guy that got revived from the dead, and he created a sandstorm to impede my progress. You're about to see him again. Well, your first time. We're about to see him again because apparently I didn't finish this area. But I know I didn't have to run through it twice on my main character, so I'm really confused why I've screwed up so badly. that's not my shot. This reminds you a lot of Baldur's Gate. Bro, it just sounded like that dude said, Beanie Baby! So speaking of Beanie Babies, guys, did you ever have cool Beanie Babies as kids? Or are you all too much of a zoomer to know what the hell I'm talking about? Dang it. It cheapens the notion that games can or should be art, and it's just more means by which the devs and human effort is totally sidelined. The ads and trailers need to get the hell out. So there's like a push and pull toward that, because I don't really think the Game Awards could be financially viable without some form of advertisement. But with that being said, I definitely agree that they're kind of consumeristic crapshoots for what they are. And I was so pissed off, even though like I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 and I didn't really have too much of a stake with like what the Larian devs had to say. I still think it was absolutely garbage the way that they were told to get off the stage after like winning Game of the Year and not being able to give the speeches that they wanted to. Hello there. Don't judge me. Yes, that is true. I did have a skeleton familiar the other day. I switched that out to have an aura, which increases my like evasion and stuff. So that's why I've got the little 3 above my skill bar on the bottom left of the screen, or it's like the center left of the screen on the bottom. Let's ignore it. I should just run through this area at this point. And then complain when it gets unlocked. There we go.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
Did I say don't judge me? I don't remember. Oh, maybe with the Darude joke. It's Darude. Phonetically. Beanie Babies getting divided into Force Court. I've seen that picture. That's what a wild time the 90s were. Yes, we can respec without horns. It just costs gold, which can be a little bit expensive depending on like how much you need to do it. But I'm really enough that it really isn't going to be bad, especially with my other character. Hold on, my dog's throwing a fit. She's not under the blanket. Give me 1 second. So, Mildly, you had a skeleton as a pet, as in, like, Path of Exile? Or did your parents just give you, like, a... I didn't mean to do that. I don't even need to mess with that. Or, did your parents just give you, like, one of those biology skeleton things? Ooh, baby. How satisfying. I like how I said I should go to the place that I need to go to, and then I just promptly stop doing that and explore everything. I have like a legitimate problem with stuff like that. So I can never go fast in a game like this. Like some people were in Act 3 on their first day of playing. Like I wasn't even out of Act 1. Although, no, maybe I did beat Act 1, but still, like, Act 1 versus Act 3. Stop targeting that! Oh, it's stuck. Okay, that explains everything. That sucks. I just wasted my charges. This PS5 controller, I complain about it so much, but it gives me so many reasons to complain. Now that you've got a gray Yoshi plushie in your car, that's cool. I remember, like, as a kid, playing Super Mario World and get really excited about the ideas of, like, other colored Yoshis that were not in the game and having, like, cool abilities and, like, what they would be. It didn't quite turn out that way. At least not in, like, the Nintendo 64 Yoshi game where you could, like, be different color Yoshi in, like, every level. Also, when did you realize that the way that Mario makes Yoshi's tongue come out is by punching him in the back of the head? Boy, I just dealt with you.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand! I tried to seek peace, and the Sycamores disgraced me. Rot in the sand. This time, we choose war. We shall finish this.
He ran.
Not today.
Make haste! He must not escape!
I have seen the face of the enemy, and it is hatred.
There you go. Alright, so definitely a higher level coming back through here. How did I miss the way
He
gate?
conjures the very sands against us!
Did I just not go further? There's no reason to do this
no
twice.
natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery.
Oh, I needed to talk
Let
to
us
her?
return to the
I think
Taliban
that's what I
and
needed to
Darkness
do.
wisdom.
Pain. Guys, I'm really blowing it. There's so much unnecessary backtracking. Stella, you got a Victini Beanie Baby? That sounds awesome. Any Beanie Babies from when you were a kid ended up at a Goodwill a long time ago. You know, I guess I never even thought about, like, how many Beanie Babies must have, like, gone to Goodwills. I'm assuming that must have been what happened to mine. I had, like, the Red Bull and a Gray Shark, which is really cool. I liked both of those quite a bit. Didn't ever really get any Pokemon ones, but I do have, like, a Tonberry and a Cactuar plushie now. They're not filled with beans at all.
German rock and control. There is some. We would have. Can speak. I will tell your tale.
What do I do, George? You know, if you had the little heart-shaped plastic case around the tie tag, you were cooking with fire? Yeah.
It is time to use the reforged.
What is she talking about? How am I
Fight to the
screwing up?
last.
I think I need to go to the front of the ship. Nope. Trader's Passage? What the hell? Use the desert map to return to the sandstorm? Well, I guess I'm gonna trust it. Dang it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Because I've done it once, not reading.
I am hesitant to allow you access to Sacred Deshar, but better a single Jingak than an army of spiteful enemies. Our city of the dead must be protected, no matter the cost.
All right.
For glory.
Now what do I do with these other ones? Oh, it's there. So it is in that place. Okay. I just didn't have it on my map. Or is it? Why is this not on my map? Alright, I'm gonna like look this up real quick because I'm like losing my damn mind. PoE 2 Ancient Vows. Vestiri Plains? Return the relics to the altar found in the Valley of the Titans. Choose one of the two buffs. It is the Valley of the Titans. I knew it. If I've taken too much time. It's disappeared now. Oh.
As we approach Deshar, I feel I must ask something of you once more. There is someone I care about. Let us leave it at that. I have learned she went on a lone journey to the spires 3 moons past, and she has not returned. The others cannot know of this, for there was neither sickness nor injury involved. Do you understand? I simply wish to know the truth of what happened, to end the pain of not knowing.
So it says it should be by the waypoint. That makes sense, because that's how I saw it.
If you happen to find Lailuma's body in the dunes below the spires, and if you bring me something of hers, then I will know. If you do not, then no one ever will. Who goes there?
Whoops.
You may trade. Goodbye.
Right, let's go to the dang place. Found it. Maybe I just never walked up. That's probably exactly what it is. So now we get to choose between having increased charm charges gained or increased mana recovery from flasks. And the nice thing is we can alter our choice by coming back to this. So I feel like I haven't really been using charms much, whereas I have been getting more flasks on my character. So we're going to do the increased mana recovery because I've been using that. So I totally misspoke, but anyway, we're good now. So with all that out of the way, let's go back to the caravan and we're going to do the trial of the Sekima so that way I could potentially ascend to the next class. Stella said all of her stuffed animals from... Okay, and I read that. Oh, they ended up with kids of your mom's friends or Goodwill. You think you still have 3? Like an ungodly amount of stuffed animals? I didn't really have a lot of stuffed animals as a kid. I wasn't really that into them. And I feel kind of silly for having like my Tonberry and Cactuar now. But anyway. Trial of the Sekimas. You know what, now that I think about it, they actually went through a lot of effort having like the concept art for each loading area be relevant to it.
Here I shall surpass.
This might be really rough. Mildly had a 3-foot Pikachu plush thingy used as a pillow on a big teddy bear. Speak to Balbala. It's a floating coin.
I will serve.
So this is the evil ghost lady that we fought the other day.
We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala, once a traitor, long a sorrowed prisoner. As Jin here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy.
So now we get a relic, because this is essentially Sanctum. Increased maximum honor, so we need to do the trial and whatnot. So let's listen to what she has to say.
I have had a great many years to think on my foolish choices, and now all I want is to earn my right to rest. This place was built to determine honor, to prove oneself worthy as a Sekima. Tradition allowed for one Dekara and one advisor. If I aid you here, and if you succeed, then my crimes will finally be forgiven. Then and only then may I join those that have gone before.
Hey Grafted, welcome into the stream. How you doing, my man? And then Stella said nothing silly about having the plushies. Is it that different than having a figurine and they're less breakable? Well, the thing is, even like having figurines, I kind of feel silly for having, because it's not as though I like bust them out and play with them. But if I ever had kids, I'd kind of want them to play with them. But I don't even really know if kids play with toys like that so much anymore, now that we're in the midst of the iPad generation and whatnot. Why did you hear random beep in your headphones? Was that the stream, or are you getting tapped into? I couldn't tell you. I hope it wasn't from the stream. Adlai says you're going to be haunted by 3 spirits. Imprisonment.
The tale women of many Akaras gathered on the day of my sentencing. Death was not punishment enough for my crime. They enacted the ritual, but my imprisonment as Jin would not have been possible without my willful agreement. I accepted. I let it happen because I deserved it. I have no idea how long I was trapped there, but it was as close to eternity as I can possibly imagine.
So this is why we had to fight her, is like kind of all part of redeeming her honor for her betrayal. So that was kind of a pretty big part of her character arc, obviously.
The role of advisor is strictly bound by tradition. I may offer you aid, but only in certain specific ways. Look to me in your times of doubt.
Vastiri Desert.
What happened to the plains of Vastiri? The land has changed so much since the time of my imprisonment. There were several desert regions slowly spreading, but it wasn't like this. The Halani gates where I committed my crimes were waterlocks for a river. Now there is nothing but sand and salt flats. How could they have allowed this to happen?
And I just love the way that that line hits. The voice actors really do a great job in
Goodbye.
the game. So now we get to place in our relic. Oh, no we don't. We get to put in Balbala's Baria. And now we get to place in our relic. This layout looks different than I had it on my other character, because it's like just this. This wasn't unlocked, and I don't think this was... Anyway, not important. So, this might take a couple attempts to complete. How do I start it? Oh, confirm. So, relic locker. Should probably put this somewhere.
But not silent.
Test of strength. Oh yeah, so this is like one of the cool environmental effects, which I totally ruined by walking away and not getting to show it off. I just really like the attention to detail for stuff like this. It really adds something to the game. And while it is kind of controversial how the Ascendancies are put into the game, I do like the kind of world building for stuff like this. Oh, this is going to be a little bit rough. Death Crystal. Find and disable all the crystals. Any crystals still active when the timer expires will damage you. So when I interact with this, a little beacon of wisp of light will head off one direction, and that's where I should go. So the way that the Trials Sanctum things work is that I have this honor bar right here at the bottom of the screen above my skill bar, which is effectively my health bar for this entire encounter. So I need to make it through a bunch of rooms without getting hit, like literally at all. My HP kind of doesn't really matter. And it's really annoying for melee characters, or so I've heard. Alright, mildly, that's totally understandable. Yeah, for sure. Make sure you get 2-factor authentication if you're still around. Adlai says just cover the camera. That's only part of it. I would recommend like disabling it, and not only like covering it, but if you can, yeah, cover it like physically, like electrical tape or something. Anyway, Death Crystal, here we go. And because of the way this works, I need to avoid getting hit, and because this area is timed, I just kind of have to like thread the needle of not running into too many enemies and getting swarmed. It gets easier like the longer it goes on. Ooh, a relic. I can also just come back and open all this stuff after the fact. I don't remember if I lose honor after I clear the room. I think the enemies might disappear. I don't want to lose honor.
Be unmade.
Did he just say beer me? No, be unmade. It's literally there on the screen. Okay, so first room is flawless. That's really good. Now we had a rare chest, which is probably not going to have anything worthwhile. I don't want to deal with the rare guy. Okay, I am losing honor. This is not a good plan. Tapestry relic. Alright, I'm not going to mess around with that rare monster. And part of the reason I'm so freaked out about honor is because of how terrible it is facing the final boss in this place as a melee guy.
A moment of respite.
Bronze key, bronze key. Well, that's dumb. Why would I do that? Gauntlet, ritual. Don't remember what the gauntlet is exactly. I think this is the one where you have to fight rares. I'm gonna go with the ritual one. Maybe this is the bad choice. Oh, this is the ritual. Okay. You know what, that wasn't too bad, being able to increase things. Alright, so ritual is good for this character. Find action to view your current progress? No thanks. Thought I just saw something move down there.
An oasis in the desert.
Shrine that restores honor and grants you a boon. Afflicts you with deceptive mirror on entry. You're not always taken to the room you select. I might do that. I'll only have one choice anyway, at least for there. Oh. I forgot we had a room to go. This is really like the Dark Souls experience, because you just run past all the monsters. Ah. I'm scared. We should be good. We should be good.
Go, creature.
Uh-oh.
Impressive endurance.
I don't know if they just stand over there or not. Alright. Let's not mess around with them. Not worth it. But there's a bronze key. There must be a bronze chest. Easy enough. Stella says, you thought people covered their webcams? They do, but you can also potentially hear out of it. Okay. I don't need to zoom through this one. So for these, we need to find the switches. Did I kill it in one hit? Maybe. Hopefully this isn't too bad on a controller. I need to slow down. Boring charm. The visual effects scared me for a second. Yeah, so the traps really aren't too bad in this one so far. Especially compared to some of the labyrinth traps in the first game. It's just trying to not get hit at all is the kicker. Hopefully this room is opened. It is not. I need the red switch. It is also weird to me that you can like move in between the traps while they're already up, but it's quite nice, honestly. Makes it much less stressful trying to traverse them. Seal relic. Orf. Wow, it's really lame. Opening up so many of these and like getting virtually nothing. I want to go to the right. Okay. I don't trust the visual area of the flamethrowers, which is why I try to roll with them rather than trusting the thing as it looks. Chill, bro. Those scary things are out of the way. What's over here? Closed door. Okay. I got scared by that lot of black right there for a second. Before opening that, maybe I should check this spot. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, it does matter. Very well. I was not lucky. I almost walked into that fire. That should be it. Sweet. So it doesn't really matter what I pick at this point because I'll get teleported wherever. Looks you with spiked exit on entry. That's not too bad. Ritual versus a chalice. Oh. Wait, am I here? Okay. I keep thinking I'm one ahead. I think it's because when I cleared this on my first character, I couldn't see a room ahead. So, yeah. Hey, Mouthley, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Disconnected your internet, ran your malware scan, and check your utterance to search possible unknown programs on the computer that are verified and scanned by Virus Total. I would also recommend getting two-factor authentication. Oh no, survive waves of monsters until the timer expires. Killing rare monsters reduces the timer. Let's put this over here. So two-factor authentication for your bank stuff, so that way whenever you log in, they try to send you either a text or an email to verify that it's you trying to access your account as opposed to somebody else. Oh. I got hit. Okay, that's it.
Swift magnificence.
Because I killed the rare. Okay, that really wasn't too bad. I guess I must be a little bit over leveled for this. It's a carpet. Nah. Madly's being visited by 3 spirits. 3 spirits of what?
A moment of respite.
Sacred water. %50 reduced honor restored. Oh, when you get those. Ooh, that would suck. You have no evasion, that would be great. Well, none of these really matter. Just need to not get hit. The one from the past, the other from the present, another from the future. Oh no! Oh, stop hitting me, bros!
I need mana.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay, thank goodness. I thought there were going to be 3 total. I was kind of scared to see what was going to have been spawned in the other spots. The 2-factor authentication is the spirit from the future. I figured you were doing a Christmas Carol. Just wanted to tease you a bit. Escape, escape, gauntlet. Doing pretty well with honor so far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man, and there's a rare chest that I gotta go for. They almost webbed me. Web MD. Dang, these things can snipe. This should be it.
Blessed endurance.
Loathsome creature.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back for that rare chest. You know what? No, I'm not. I just don't need... Wow, let's just go for the Ascendancy. It's gonna be way better than whatever's in a rare chest. Which is probably just gonna be a magic item anyway, if I'm even that lucky. Although I guess we could get a, like a... What are they called? A relic? But I'm not that worried about it. Relics are for people who intend to run Sanctum.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Let me think about what's on my skills. Because I'm probably going to have to use the crap out of Storm Wave. Shock and area of effect. Alright, I'm nervous. Hopefully we'll be able to like stun lock the boss. Two-factor is great till you can't find your phone. That's true, Stella, but a lot of two-factor authentication places will also work with an email. So you could either get texted like a security code to log in and verify that it's you, or did I say get texted or get an email? Either way. I'm scared, guys.
Just another horror I must destroy.
Unclear.
Damn it. Damn it, I forgot what he does. Stop hitting me, bro. Yeah, we should be able to finish this. Hit him! Hit him! Okay. I definitely over-leveled this area. It took me a lot longer to kill him with my mercenary, but I also did that like immediately when I could. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. But I mean, obviously I took a lot of extra damage for nothing, so if you didn't know about that honor thing, this area could be really bad. Too bad I didn't get anything of the better chests. Guess the warrior? Oh, let's activate this immediately.
My path diverges.
It doesn't actually show me info about them when I go in. So I could become an acolyte of CHUGGA. The truth of your faith threatens to break your very soul, but in that struggle lies power beyond belief. So I've told you guys about the dreamer guy essentially being a breach demon. So he thinks that the breach demon is like his god. And so the truth that they learn is like, oh no, that's a demon. And then you're like, you know what? Bet. And so they just kind of go all in because they're in for a penny, in for a pound. And they become the acolyte of CHUGGA. And then the other one is the invoker. It's generally agreed that right now the acolyte of CHUGGA is kind of weak with the way that it's working, and I might just go with the invoker, the easier route, because it does like a lot more elemental stuff. This does more chaos stuff. True strength lies within. One must only focus and believe. Oh, now we can see what they say. Unbound avatar. I'm curious how that actually works. Crits ignore non-negative enemy monster elemental resistances. So I'd really need to go all in on crits for that. Gain Unbound Fury when you inflict an elemental ailment with a hit on an enemy no more than once every 0.2 seconds for each type of ailment. I was trying to like look at Unbound Fury. Chilling gets 1 Unbound Fury. Freezing grants 6. Okay, I've been freezing a lot. Music enemies create chilled ground. This is only a chance. Crits ignore non-negative enemy monster resistance. Trigger elemental expression on melee crits. Creates a fiery explosion, an arcing bolt of lightning, or an icy wave of projectiles. The chance for an explosion is proportional to your strength. For a bolt, dexterity. Wave is for int. Chain 7 times. This does sound cool. It's kind of a rough call to figure out what I want to pick. I think eventually the no-brainer is to get and protect me from harm, because this makes sure... Oh wait, this tooltip is different than what I saw. Physical damage reduction from armor is based on your combined armor and evasion rating. 40% less evasion rating. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I thought it was going to be a flat physical damage resistance. So this is still good, but it's not as bonkers as I thought it was going to be. 1 spear for every 6 energy shield on equipped body armor, but gain nothing from the other equipment. Meditate is going to be really good. It's kind of tough because you'll eventually only get 8 points to allocate into your skill tree, so you kind of want to figure out what you want to do. Anyway, let's look at the CHUGGA guy, just, you know, for the heck of it. Mana Leech is instant. Can't recharge energy shield. Manage Leech also recovers energy shield. I wonder if this works by making it so that your mana... Like, if you use something like Eternal Youth, where... Oh, actually, Eternal Youth would probably be pretty good. Just stack health. Invokers just, like, guess I'm an atheist now? I'm not sure. I don't think they, like, learned the truth. The desktop picture in Mildly's computer went black? What on earth? So maybe your computer is just having... like issues. It might not be a virus. You might want to double check like your drivers and everything. Stella says just not having a cell phone is a huge handicap. True. It's kind of terrifying how reliant we are on network access for things. Absolutely. Like if there was ever like an electromagnetic pulse attack in the world, it would be absolutely devastating for like a lot of our infrastructure. And to be fair, like that isn't necessarily just related to like cell phones, like a lot worse, but still we don't have a lot of redundancy for things like that. So that's just extra chaos damage with hits. Skill speed into the breach. I'm really curious about this. I should like look it up sometime. Flame of CHUGGA manifests nearby every 2 seconds. Oh, they leech life mana and give you extra chaos damage, stacking up to 10 times. That does sound like it could be really good. Oh, it'd be 14%. This really isn't that bad, but other ones I think are just better. Which is unfortunate. We're gonna select the Invoker, like pretty much every other dang monk. Okay, so now our middle of the tree is changed because we are an Invoker instead of just a monk. I'm tempted to go with Meditate because that'll give me more life, but that's less fun. And you can spec these points, but you can't change your ascendancy. So this is a permanent decision, which is why I thought about it so much.
The student becomes the master.
And Mildly, thanks for dropping by. Good luck with everything. And yeah, work on your tattoo design. Make sure you share that with the Discord when you're done with it. Stella says a solar flare can devastate an area, and pretty much all you can hope is that you have enough of a warning to shut everything off. I mean, even if people got the warning, I don't know if they'd have enough time to, like, act on it. And so all that sacred water that we got, we can convert to keys, which is apparently enough for 1 silver key. That kind of sucks. I mean, it's good that we got a silver key. I just would have liked more. Body armor? Ugh. I mean, I could use one, but I don't really intend to use, like, relics, so oh well.
I've no room for that.
I have no room for that, guys. Gotta play the rearrange game. I think I'm a little bit screwed.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room.
Wait, it had a quarterstaff in it? That's wild. Honestly, the superior thing is a little bit more valuable to me.
For that.
Oh no, this is already superior. Dang it. It's not that great. Kind of like having the energy shield and the life regen though. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Okay. All right.
It is done. You are no longer a Jingak. You now carry with you the spirit of a Maraketh Dekara. I am finally free, but I find I do not wish to rest just yet. This place is in disrepair, though it may take another 1,000 years. I must restore it to its former glory. Should you need me, I will continue to serve as your guide here.
So she kind of has a pretty decent story resolution arc for now. So it's kind of nice.
That well.
And we got our first Ascendancy cleared, first try. It took me like 3 or no, maybe it was like 5 tries on my first character because I was a little bit underleveled. Because I would get to the final boss, not a ton of honor. Just being able to freeze things is such a huge quality of life improvement. I didn't identify everything.
The path to Deshar has been opened. Infiltrate the towers and stop the Faradin from feeding the beast. How can I?
Thanks, Aston. I appreciate that.
Young one.
Oh, you can disenchant these? That's wild. Holy crap.
Speak up.
Alright, the exit's open. I got an elk. Sweet. Can I put them in? Okay, sweet. Max life. Oh, that's remove only. Dang it. Restore 59 honor on killing a boss. Well, you don't really fight too many bosses, but that's not too bad. Dodge roll distance, maximum honor. Double sacred water. Okay. Have I beat the game on my main yet? No, so I'm like halfway through. I'm pretty much at the end of Act 3. But then you have to like replay through Acts 1 through 3 again in a harder difficulty. And then you go into the maps. So no, it's actually taking a really long time to go through the game. At least for me, because I'm trying to explore absolutely everything and enjoy it. So, okay guys, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Thank you all so much for joining me as always. We'll be going live again at the same time of 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I think we'll be able to complete Act 2 tomorrow. I don't remember how long the next quest is after the one that I'm about to do. I think that might be the final encounter after the next one, so that could take a while depending on how tough that boss is, but I've been really surprised at how much more easily I can dumpster the bosses on my monk than my mercenary now, especially with the access to the freeze and stuff. Maybe it'll be even easier with my Ascendancy choices, so pretty excited to see how that's going to turn out, so hopefully we will see you then. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.